Hi guys, welcome to an episode where we're going to go through a specific node and how you counter it. We're going to go into Road to the Labyrinth, where this node comes up a lot. It kind of comes in different areas of the realm, regular quests, new quests and everything. And the node that we're going to talk about today is Safeguard. As you see here, Safeguard prevents champion from losing more than 1% health from a single source. There are ways around it, so let's dive into it. Okay, CROSSBONES is a really good champion. He doesn't need to be awakened for this to work. And the thing is, with CROSSBONE, he doesn't crit, but instead of crit, he gains Fury. And as you see, for each Fury that he has active, he has a 22% chance to lower the ability for the defender. So when he gets 5 or more, then he pass around Safeguard. It's really good. He doesn't need to be awakened. He's one of the best options for this. So it's kind of easy. Now we're gonna show you a clip. Right now he has 1 Fury. When he start to hit, he's gonna gain more Fury, and you're gonna see the damage go up. It's not gonna be so low. Some is gonna be 700, 600. I think he's gonna go for above 1000 there. That's what's making him really good for this. Then we have ELEKTRA. ELEKTRA doesn't need to be awakened for this to work, and she has this mechanic that if the opponent suffer from a debuff effect, it can be a bleed. She bleeds a lot with her SP1, or it can be a parry stun. She had a really high percentage, 85%, to lower the defensive ability accuracy and work around this Safeguard problem. That's really good. She doesn't need to be awakened, so you can just take her right in. Now we're gonna see a clip of that happening. Here you have ELEKTRA. She's gonna apply the bleed here. And you see 800. You're gonna go in, 800 again, 500, 500, 800. It's really good to work like this. The ELEKTRA is really good to work around Safeguard. Then we have Black Widow. Black Widow need to be awakened to work around Safeguard. And she also needs to be a high signature ability to work around it, because there's a signature ability that's going to do everything. And as you see here, she have 70% chance to not trigger Safeguard if she have the max signature ability. She's gonna have increased 15% against Science Champ and decreased 15% against Mutant. She's really good. She needs this to be 99. Then she's gonna have a pretty good shot to go around Safeguard. There is a synergy that I'm gonna show you right now that's gonna help her a lot to go around Safeguard and make this percentage even higher. And that synergy is with QUAKE. QUAKE is really good with Black Widow if you compare her with Hawkeye and Black Widow. And as you see here, if she is with Hawkeye, she's gonna have plus 15%. And if she's with Black Widow, she's also gonna have plus 15%. So that can be up to 30% more to that 70%. So she can have 100%, unless it is against Mutant, because then it's going to be 15% less. That's what's make Black Widow really good to go around and fight against Safeguard. So if you want to pair her up with these three, then it's really good. So let's look at this. She's just going to start to hit 200, 600, 1000, and that's how it works. It's just going to be some hits that's going to go around Safeguard. Then we have the master of the game, Blade. What can Blade do? He can do everything. That's the cool thing about Blade. He can also bypass Safeguard. How does he do that? Okay, Blade has something called Danger Sense. It gives him a lot of extra attack, which is awesome by itself, but it also have a 40% chance to go around Safeguard. This apply only to dimensional beings. That's something that not every opponent's going to be. So remember, if they're not a dimensional being, this is not applying. But it are ways to increase this, so you can use it against more than just dimensional beings. That's really important to know. And also remember, it's only 40% chance to go around it. But if you have the Holy Trinity, you can have a synergy with Ghost Rider. Then this also apply to all the villain characters. And if you have a synergy with Stark Spidey, you're gonna put it up 45% more, which makes the Holy Trinity awesome to bypass Safeguard. And now we're gonna put this to test against a really high stack Abomination. And look at this one. 3000, 3000. It's amazing how good of damage Blade does when he bypasses Safeguard. And this is a villain, that's why it works. Then we have Gwenpool. Gwenpool actually works to go around Safeguard, but she needs to be awakened. She doesn't need to be a high signature ability, she just needs to be awakened. Because if you look at the last sentence, she reduces the opponent's defensive ability accuracy based on her current combo meter, which means the higher combo meter she's gonna get, the more she's gonna go around Safeguard. So let's look into this. It's kind of hard to show, but look at this one. We're gonna see some hits do a lot of damage. 600 there. There she went around Safeguard. And there's another 600 and 1000. That's how Gwenpool works. Then we have Vision Age of Ultron, or OG Vision if you have that one. Okay, so how can he bypass this? The thing is that he, on every one of his special attacks, has something called direct damage. Direct damage on a power burn goes around Safeguard. That's how simple it is. So whenever you use visions, which one you have special, then you're gonna go around Safeguard. So we're gonna look at this one. I only have an OG vision that's good to show this with, so let's look at this. But it's also gonna work with Vision Age of Ultron. And here you're gonna see it. I'm gonna use SP2. Boom, 3000. That's how it works with Vision. Use the special attacks and you're gonna go around it. Then we have Archangel. He's really good to go around Safeguard, but you need to be able to have him awaken, and the opponent also need to be able to both bleed and poison, because then he can get his neurotoxin in. Neurotoxin works when an opponent have a poison and he gets a bleed. That's gonna convert into neurotoxin for 15 seconds, which is really, really awesome. Does a lot of damage by itself, so that's really good. And it's also, if you have a 99 or a max signature ability, it's gonna have 35% chance to take away Safeguard and lower the ability accuracy. So if you have 3 neurotoxin on, you're gonna bypass Safeguard 100%, which makes Archangel a monster for opponent that can both bleed and poison. So we're gonna look into that one. It's kind of hard to show because when he gets this on, it's gonna go so fast. Look at this. A lot of neurotoxin. Look at this damage now. 600, 900, and he's just gonna melt by the neurotoxin itself. It's over 500 per tick. Really easy. Then we actually have Iceman. Iceman doesn't need to be awakened. It's nice if he's awakened. Then he can apply this thing called Cold Snap from the beginning of the fight. That's gonna do damage over time. Damage over time is nice because it goes around Safeguard. That's really, really good. And look at this one. Critical hits have a 45% chance to apply something called Frostbite. Frostbite's gonna do a huge damage when it expires, but the thing is, if you use a heavy attack, then you're gonna explode the Frostbite and do a lot of extra damage. And that's how you're gonna go around Safeguard. So you're gonna use Frostbite and then a heavy, to go around Safeguard and do a massive amount of damage. That's really, really cool. You can also apply Frostbite by using the SP1. That's really good to know also. And you're going to apply Cold Snap so you get the damage over time. So let's look into this one. Here you see 2 Frostbite charges and stun and heavy, over 3000 damage. Really, really good. Then we have YELLOWJACKET. YELLOWJACKET is a little bit like Vision. He has direct damage on all of his special attacks, which makes him really good to go around Frostbite, because all of the damage from his SP attacks are gonna go around Frostbite. So the thing you want to do with YELLOWJACKET is to use your specials, and then you're just going to wait until they use their special, and then it's going to do a massive amount of damage back to them. So let's look into this one. Here we apply it, and look when Thor uses his special attack. 2000 damage. Really good. Guys, that's it for this video. This is some different ways to work around Safeguard. Remember, I don't have every champion, and it's always going to come up new champions to go around this. But this is the best way to do it, according to me, 2019. So please leave a like, share, or subscribe to get more of these kind of videos, how to do. And until next time, have a good one. Bye.